Welcome to my Dublin Comic Con 2026 Summer Edition video. In this video, I will show a vlog of my day and my experience and a little review at the end. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this will let you live vicariously through me and maybe decide whether you want to come to Dublin Comic Con next. And if you have been, leave your opinions in the comments of what you think about it. I was really excited to see Cassandra Peterson. I love Elvira and I love Cassandra Peterson. I've read her book and it really means a lot to me. So I made my costume for this and it took me around 3 weeks. 2 weeks alone of that were just the hand sewing of the wings. It is meant to be the Vegas look at the end of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. The only thing I did not add was I wanted to do the spiderweb boobs, but I ran out of time. And I also didn't do the spikes because I was afraid of poking someone's eye out. But, you know, those will be added on next time. I thought the guest list was really good this year. I mean, they had Cassandra Peterson, and they had Doug Jones, and they had Humbert Ramos, I hope I'm saying that right, who is part of the team for the Fantastic Four comics, which I love. The Fantastic Four are my favorite, specifically Johnny. We're here. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh my god. I'm really scared that I'm not going to get in on time, that I won't get my picture that I paid so much for. And my wig is slipping back, so I need to pin it more on there because it's so heavy. But, oh my god. And I'm going to go do a talk, which is like right afterwards. So I'm really scared, but we roll.
So the queue was about an hour, so from the second I got in there, I had to get through this door and up here to the photo booth here. I was standing here in the queue and I met some really cool people, had some really great chats. And here's my photograph I got. Oh my god, isn't it so cute? Oh my god, I'm so happy with it. So many of the people I met in the queue had come in from abroad just for this, and it was so cool to see people sharing the same interests. Also, I got front row for the Q&A. I was so excited I ran straight there after the photograph. The stage starts on the 3rd floor and it spans 3 levels. It is right behind the catering area, but I was way too busy to get any food that day. It was an amazing Q&A. Oh my god. It was a lot of things I knew from the book, but a lot of new things as well. It was so cool to see. I would love to be in the interviewer's position. Are you kidding me? I would kill to be there. I absolutely sprinted for the microphone when they said it was time to line up for the Q&A because I was not going to miss my chance to interact and ask a question. When I stepped up to ask my question, I was so nervous. I didn't actually realize that I wasn't really recording anything. I was just recording the stand. But it doesn't matter because I got to ask my question and I was so nervous, but I got it out and I managed not to stutter too much. Hi. Hi, I love your memoir so much. It's really inspiring. Yeah. I just wanted to ask, because there's so much amazing imagery, especially in the audiobook, that it paints such a vivid image. Would you ever consider making a biopic?
Ooh. Oh, is there something you can't tell us? Yeah, well, I am working on 2 film projects. Oh. Yeah, so you never know.
Well, I can't wait to see them. Thank you so much.
Me too.
At the end of the Q&A, she said I would love to get a picture with all the Elviras. So we all ran down a big herd of Elviras. There was about 5 of us. And we got down there. I was chatting to all of them. They were so lovely. And the publicist came out and took our pictures. I got a picture with a fellow showgirl Elvira. She was so lovely. We were chatting for a while. Here's the picture. And here are her social media handles. Please go follow her. She's amazing. My wig keeps slipping back because of the sheer heaviness. Hold on. Push it forward. It's so exciting. So many people are complimenting my cosplay. I do notice everyone who has been like at least over 30. And I bought a bunch of Elvira X Harley Quinn comics. I bought every single one there was. Sorry to anyone else. I went in right there and got them. And it's so much fun. My feet are killing me though. And so is this wig, as I keep mentioning. But, my god, I am so excited.
What kind of statues?
Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's just just walk around because everyone has extra Elvira stuff out this year because she's here. And they normally, I will only find like one thing. So I'm so excited to get an absolute haul. She is still over there. She's still over there right now. It's so crazy. I can't help but stare. It's like, whoa. What do you mean? I'm gonna get something signed tomorrow because I didn't bring anything today because I wanted to spread the experience over 2 days to make it last extra long. But oh my god, it's the most I think I've ever planned ever. It's a miracle. It is shit my pants. Like, I don't know how. Here's a mini spa. There was one stand that made you see me coming because they had Harley Quinn and Elvira cocktails. Let me tell you, I got everyone they had. I took every single one they had. Harley Quinn and Elvira. Harley Quinn and Elvira. Metaphor. And Harley Quinn. And I went back and then snagged a shade of Elvira. Sorry I'm getting other Elvira fans. You guys aren't getting anything. I snatched it all off. This is the Johnny Storm that lives in my bag as a good luck charm. And this is the little Johnny Storm I just got. So cute. Look at him. He's adorable. Honestly, this might be more part of my bag. Also, see Johnny's face is wearing off here. So it might be time to keep Johnny inside. But this is still Johnny, which is very good. Hold on. So his face. Still Johnny. I really don't want to get people's way, but I have to do my spread. It's been so long working on these wings. These wings took 2 weeks of hand sewing. Overall, it was a very positive day. I got to interact with a lot of new people, see a lot of new faces, I got to see a lot of cool artwork. It was so fun to see. I did notice that the majority of the people coming to take pictures with me were older because they grew up with Elvira in the 80s, and a lot of men, just in general as our fans, not really for photos with me. Sometimes, yeah, I did get quite a few offers, but in general, yeah, I thought about 2/3 of her fans there were men. Yeah, the majority, I'd say even maybe 80% men, which I thought was crazy, but you know, good for them. It's the end of the day now. It's gotten to the point where if you go out, you can't come back in, no re-entry. I filled all my TikToks, I got all my things. I'm coming back tomorrow, but I'm still reluctant to go because I always get that little bit of FOMO. Like, what if something really cool happens in the last 10 minutes when everybody's gone home? Like, no more wow, girl, it's not gonna happen. So I'm just standing here until they figure this out. It's been the best day ever. I don't want to go home. I'm so excited to come back tomorrow. I'm so excited to come back tomorrow. I cannot wait. I'm gonna get my autograph tomorrow, so I have to go home and decide what thing I want to sign. Because I haven't been able to make up my mind all this time. I'm about to go and get in the car. I'm so tired, but it was so worth it. Day 2, here we go. My fringe is already falling back in the slight wind. But here we are, the lines are moving pretty fast. It's only 1:15, so doors only opened 15 minutes ago. We are racing in. I went to get my autograph from Cassandra Peterson. I was so excited. I chose to get this drawing signed. I did this drawing when I was about 14 and I was getting like really badly bullied in school, and I remember doing this at a summer camp and a teacher coming up behind me being like, oh, is that your style icon because of the clothes I wear? And I was like, you know what? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And my respect for her, Elvira, and Cassandra has only grown ever since. So I thought that this was quite a unique thing to get signed in the sense that everyone else was just getting like Funkos signed or posters, which are still very sick and cool. But if I can only get one thing signed, I thought I wanted to be something really personal. She had a fun time figuring out my name when I told her it was Ava, E-A-B-H-A. She laughed and called her handler over, and they both laughed about that, so that was fun. She thought I was giving her the drawing at first. She's like, oh, is this for me? Archie collects these. I was like, no, oh, sorry, this is for me. And then I told her how much her book means to me and what an inspiration she is, and I managed to only choke up and not cry, and then the second I left, I cried. So, yeah. I then ran right to Doug Jones's talk. I was really, really, really excited to hear from him. He is such a cool and interesting actor, and this was an amazing talk. You might know Doug Jones from What We Do in the Shadows, Hocus Pocus, Shape of Water, and many more. I'm also really excited to see his documentary coming out called Get Me Doug Jones, and he explained that the title comes from the lifespan, from the 4 stages of an actor's life. Who is Doug Jones? Get me Doug Jones. Get me someone like Doug Jones, and who is Doug Jones?
Humongous room that I can't fill. Anyway, thanks for coming. Seriously, I'm always worried no one's going to show up, so this is nice to see some faces.
That was never going to happen for you, because even, I remember when you were here for, I think it was like Spring Edition 2019. Yeah, so that we didn't even have access to this.
No, beautiful. Yeah.
How are you doing? Because you've been so busy this weekend, I barely even got to say hello.
It's been great, thank you. I haven't had time to be a tourist this trip. I'm kind of in and out quickly, but meeting people.
People just don't understand how hard it is what he does. It's hard enough to be authentic as an actor, to be subtle as an actor, but the fact that he's able to accomplish it, that honesty and subtlety, while in excruciating pain. Because I didn't even talk about the contacts covering all of his eyes. That's painful in and of itself. And any one of these things would distract anyone else, to a point where they wouldn't be able to focus.
I was just, so struck by how much he comes through that mask that he wore for hours and hours and hours every day. And, the rest speaks for itself. But I also got to trail a lot in shadow directors, so I got to not just work with him, one-on-one, but I also got to really watch his work on camera, on the monitor, and it was really remarkable to get that window into his process and his ability to come through these close-ups, where, almost everything that's coming through is not his skin, it's his eyes, but even there, behind contact lenses, you see his teeth a little bit, but everything else is covered, and yet his humanity, for love, that's the best way I can see it, even though he wasn't playing a human, but his spirit, his energy, his emotions, his life comes through that mask, and I think it's really remarkable, and I got to experience it, over and over and over again through many different opportunities that I had to do that kind of shadowing.
A couple of my co-stars from Star Trek Discovery, Sneakle Martin Green and Anthony Rampart is there. I also forgot to mention, from Hocus Pocus, they got an interview with Bette Midler. I know. She said nice things about me. You believe that?
Oh,
I know.
I'm so excited to see it.
I'm sorry, you must have been asked this so many times. Is there going to be a Hellboy 3?
That's not up to me, unfortunately. If it were up to me, I'd say yeah. But unfortunately, they tried to get that made a long time ago, and it might have been a money issue. I don't know. Again, another decision that was way above my pay grade. But once the reboots were made, there was a reboot with David Harbour and then another one after that, The Crooked Man. And so once that's happened, it's really hard to go back to the original cast and carry on that story forward. And it would be very expensive. Those two movies were made much cheaper than ours were made for. So it might have been a money issue, I don't know. But Ron Perlman, Selma Blair, and I would love to come back and do a third one. Just, the desire's there, even if the money isn't. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yes, Ron Perlman actually was singing your praises on this stage when he was over, and he said the exact same thing.
Did he?
He's like, oh no, he's like, 3 of us are down, but we just don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, here you go.
Next question.
Hi, I think Billy from Hocus Pocus was a lot of people's childhood crush, and I was just wondering, does that ever shock you that you're like, did you ever think that was going to happen with that character?
No. Because when people tell me, like, Billy was my first crush, I'm like, he was dead. What does that say about you? But the way you're dressed, it says a lot about you. But thank you. He was kind of hot. As zombies go, he's kind of hot.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. He's talking about the Fawn character in Pan's Labyrinth and how he had to learn how to walk on those hoofed shoes with no heels. And he said Guillermo del Toro told him, well, Lady Gaga wears shoes like that all the time. So he decided that if Lady Gaga can do it, so can he. And here's Doug explaining how he trained to walk like that.
I was going to be like, I had to get strong down here. So I went to my 24-hour fitness gym at night when the aerobics classes were done, so I could have the entire floor and mirrors to myself. I'm like, okay, how do I get comfortable with strong? So, and this I've done for many characters over the years, depending on the movie or the TV show. I'm doing this late at night, getting strong in this position, walking around. Well, little did I know there's a glass wall here, and there's the weight room over there. Can you imagine being that guy? It's for a movie. Never mind. Yeah. So a lot goes into creating all of the character is. But thank you so much, Love, for your asking. You're so kind.
Thank you. That was a great question. Doug, we could talk to you for hours.
Well, as you can tell, I can talk forever. Sorry.
Oh, true. But into the Irish dab, I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to go see him, he's going to be down at his table again this afternoon. Please put your hands together for Doug Jones!
Thank you so much.
He also explained that his dream role now would be a dad in a Hallmark-style Christmas movie, because he said, imagine how funny it would be me holding a cup of cocoa, laughing in a Christmas sweater. And it made this Instagram reel feel like maybe this was his unofficial audition.
And don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Hey, what do you think happens to Frosty after he's pulled another one of those all-nighters? Well, he's totally flaky the next day. See, what makes that funny is it could actually...
I bought some comic books over there and over there. I'm very excited. I got some Fantastic Four, I got some Umbrella, and I got some Batman, and I'm very excited. It's very cool. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We're gonna walk around a bit more. So I'm here in the main area. A lot of people have asked for pictures, which I love when they do. It makes me so happy. Seen a lot of people. I've got some pictures of other people, so that's really exciting. So I'm just gonna stand here till they kick me out, and I'm gonna take pictures of as many people as I can find. I've had such an amazing day, and I can't wait to go back to my next convention. It's been so amazing, and such a whirlwind of emotions. This is everything I got today. I got an umbrella comic. I got Batman. I got Fantastic Four. And Fantastic Four. This one's signed. And I got this one, which comes right before the wedding. So I'm really excited and very happy to get them. I actually only got comics today, but I logged in and I was responsible with my money, so props to me. The end of the day. I have had the most amazing time, and I'm so excited for the next convention. I think the next one's maybe Anime Con or Ireland Comic Con. Who knows? I'm very excited. I cannot wait. Now, overall, I had an amazing day. I only had one problem, and that it was that the crowd control was really not great in this one certain area, because honestly, I wasn't pushing by anyone or had no problems getting around in any other place in my personal experience, but this one aisle in the artist alley that I couldn't even get down. I had to turn around, and maybe that's poor planning. The other thing I'd like to say is not a management problem. It's more so just a thing that I see among the younger generations coming, and even people my age, is that the comic stands and the comic creators, like the comic book artists that come, aren't getting a lot of attention. And I think that is really sad, because at the core of this is a comic book convention, which is crazy that it's just not getting as much attention as it should. And I think that speaks to a lowering rate in reading comic books among the people who are attending. And there are some great stalls selling, especially I love Big Bad Comics. I frequent their store a lot, probably once a week since I was 13. But there's also some great stalls. I went to this one and this one I bought from them. And there was never really much people standing around these single issues. I think that more teenagers, especially girls, should really get into comic books. And I think if you're going to be in this space, that you'd really enjoy it anyway, and you should go for it and educate yourself, because all your favorite things are based on this. And to make it more accessible, I really do recommend the DC Compact Comics. They're only a tenner, $10.99 I think in most stores, because they're $10. And they have so much content in them. They have so many issues in them. I especially love Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and Gotham City Sirens Harley Quinn. So good. Those are my top picks to recommend, but they have them for literally everything. So definitely pick up a DC Compact comic and get yourself into reading comics. And if you're like me, you'll get addicted to single issues and go pick them up every week. But in general, it's great. Online websites you can read if you're not into collecting, or if you don't have space, or you want to save money. But I really like to go and buy in person and keep these comic book stores open. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, is I think that there has been a decline in the actual comic book aspect, and it would be great to see that come back. But other than that, I had a lovely, lovely, amazing time, and I cannot wait to go back. If you enjoyed this video, my Japan videos are coming soon, so stay tuned for that. And please check out my TikTok where you can see my very intelligent, very well-informed film reviews. I've seen 34 movies in the cinema this year, and I have reviewed every single one on my TikTok, so please check it out.